What's up, Internet? This is Rambling Josh, and you're watching another episode of Let's Play ArcGalad 2. Today that you may recognize this scenery, because I've come back. I have returned to the, what's this called? The Indigo Sewers. And that is because, well, that costs a lot of MP. I am looking for another wanted monster. You may you may notice the little zombie dude down there, and that is wanted monster Seamus. Apparently his name doesn't want to come up. Can I, like, go like this? Oh, he's not on here either. Whatever. So, he's one of the wanted monsters, so I figured I would come down and kill him. It took a little bit of doing to actually find him. I had to enter and exit the sewers a few times, but it's not really a big deal. And that's the reason why I'm at, my health is a little bit low. I probably should have healed up and whatnot, but I was just too lazy and it didn't occur to me. I'm really not too worried about it though. I just gotta divvy up my healing a little bit because my MP is a little bit low as well. Although I suppose I have plenty of herbs, don't I? So maybe not so much. Yay, pawned it! Kill off Mr. Bat, and it's almost time to deal with Seamus. That lower half of the sewer is always such a pain. I'm gonna let you come up here a little bit more. Up you come. Whoa, what? He like threw a pair of shoes at me. That's kind of strange. Now, one of the abilities that Shu has is the ability to steal. So I'm gonna give that a try. Usually it does not work, but it's worth trying. And a lot of times wanted monsters will have stuff that you can steal or that they will drop that's exceptionally good. And in those cases, I will most likely go out of my way to like reset until I get the item that I'm looking for. Because steel does have a very low hit percent, it oftentimes takes a lot of doing. But in this case, I'm not really gonna go out of my way to do it, but I am gonna try. Typically, what you're gonna see throughout the LP is, in most cases, I'm probably just gonna steal and it's gonna look like I got it on the first shot, because I'm going to edit it that way. But that is, in fact, not going to be what happens. And things are getting a little tight here, so I should probably just kill this guy. Can I cure again? I can. I'm probably not as low on health as I think, but the little poison thing is kind of deceptive. And poor Pondit can't do anything. And being undead, much like the first game, you have to hit the thing once more to actually kill them off properly. So that's wanted monster Seamus dealt with. Kill him. Stab him with your feet. Stab him with your spear. Okay, and that is wanted monster Seamus dealt with. So next order of business is to actually heal up, because that's kind of important for continuing to live. So we should do that. And now, next place I want to go is back over to the world map, because I am headed to Ruin Town. The one job I took, the Ghost House Ruin Town, mentioned a haunted house. So, let's go inside. If you come back here to do this job later, you'll actually fight some enemies in front of the haunted house. And it can be a little bit confusing, because it took me a little bit to realize that you had to actually go into the house even after fighting the monsters. But yeah. Okay, let's do that. It's a little bit less confusing when you are coming here before enemies like start showing up in this area. But anyways, talk to this little kid in the corner. Why is this kid playing with a skeleton? Where'd you get the sword from? Oh, looks like the spirits are angry or something. Way to go, kid! I guess we better kick some spirit butt? I don't know. I mean, I don't think any of these things actually have posteriors to be kicked. That's one down. Come at me, bro. The monsters in this game are a little bit more intelligent than in the first game. In Arc 1, most of the time enemies would actually like purposely attack you from the front, which is kind of odd considering that's the last place you want to attack from. But it seems as though they have fixed that in this game, which is kind of annoying, but it's for the best. Let's focus on taking out these wisps first. That was a good hit, Shu. Good job. I just can't get over the fact that Shu uses shoes as a weapon. No, not search. Shu took a bit of a beating, so let's heal him up a tad. Good job, Pondit. You bite that ball of ethereal energy. Oh, this is Shu. Okay. Hit him from behind. Just attack him from over here with Lisa. And let's attack him from behind again with Pondit. Indeed, indeed. Apparently we don't have to actually finish this guy off. That's convenient. Huh? What's going on? So it was like a spirit was playing with a skeleton, desecrating the dead, and another spirit got angry and attacked the first spirit. At least the characters are actually commenting on how ridiculously strange all that was. That at least makes it a little bit more acceptable. So, let's head on out here, and we have one more job and one more wanted monster that we have available to us right at this moment. So I should probably go rest up yet again. I want to be well rested for this next battle. Sleepy time. Okay. Now, as you may recall, the third job that we took was the Indigo's jewel robbery, or jewelry robbery. So, just have to remember where the heck the jewelry shop is. I believe it's next to the apartment, isn't it? Maybe not. Is it like down here? There's the weapon shop. Ah, it's next to the weapon shop. Okay. Now we're talking. Talk to the guy at the counter. Of course I'm ready. I was born ready. So, there's another wanted monster, Dachshund. So, the first example of a wanted monster who shows up whether you want him to or not. So, you better make sure that you have checked his wanted poster beforehand, because otherwise you will be forced to kill him and lose the bounty forever. Which would be kind of bad. Not a hunter! I don't see that happening. So, our first priority in this mission is to prevent the thieves from actually getting away with any jewelry. Nothing else really matters. So these golems are going to spend some time running around smashing some of these display cases and grabbing some jewels. And in that time, your goal should be to make your way to the north and actually block the exit so that they can't get away. Because if any of the thieves get away, that ruins your rating, your score for the mission. I don't think it's technically considered a failure as long as you kill... I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Just prevent them from getting away. That's your only real job here. Kill them, block the exit, and your gold. Might as well kill Dachshund while you're in the area. So, he's dealt with. You could have stolen a ruby from him, but that's not an item that I'm particularly concerned about. Okay, now I'm just gonna kind of form a little bit of a barrier here. Now these golems are kind of interesting because they use a club as a weapon, which has a very strange attack range. I believe it's just 3 straight across. And Elk can't actually hit anything. Let's stay put right there. Move Liza. Actually, let's put her right there. That way, she should block the exit on her own, and everyone else is free to fight. But yeah, so clubs are strange because they attack in a row straight in front, so you're basically almost never going to counterattack someone using a club. And if you have all of your guys arranged in a row, then they're going to be able to hit all of you, which is kind of bad. I Should probably actually kill stuff, huh? Let's just move Liza up there. Trying to think of where to put Pondit where he's not in too much danger, but also killing stuff, because killing stuff is good. As I mentioned previously, Pondit kind of suffers from having not the most resilience ever. He's kind of squishy, in fact. So you gotta be a little bit careful with how you use him. And of course, you gotta worry about blocking the exit so that nobody can get out, but also, you know, staying alive, because that's kind of important. So punch him in the face, well, kick him in the face. Let's get a little healing on. You see, that hit both Elk and Shu. And smashy smashy, dodgy dodgy. Unfortunately, Elk does not seem to have any jump quite yet, so he can't jump over his allies like he would normally be able to. Hopefully that will change soon. Use a little firestorm, since that's the only thing I can do that can actually reach the bad guy. Not that it did me any good. I should probably heal Pondit now. One thing to keep in mind is that your abilities actually level up throughout the game as well. And typically, you'll get most of your ability experience just from leveling up. Like, you can see the green bars beside your abilities there. But I'm almost certain that actually using your abilities also increases your experience with them. So, most of your experience is going to come from leveling up, but if you're using an ability frequently, then it's going to level up just the slightest bit faster. So that's something to keep in mind. Rather than doing nothing, consider spamming an ability just to give it a little bit of experience. No, I'm just trying to make some money. So I guess Elk is pretty well known even in Indigos. Shu's pretty well known too, apparently. That sounds like a job worthy of a police officer. Well, anyways, that mission ran a little bit longer than I had hoped, but that's okay. We'll just hand it in tomorrow, on the next episode of Let's Play Arc the Lad #2. Catch you later.